Well, good morning people. How are you all diddling? As you can tell, it was a very cold one last night and we've had snow. But anyway, let's crack on with it. Yeah, good morning people. It's a rather cold one today. Thermometer on house says it's -1. My car says it's 2 degrees. And in Caton we've had a fair bit of snow. Yes, we've had a smattering here, which is like half a mile from where I live, but nothing compared to what we've had. Anyway, plan for today is I'm just going to tip because my microwave's knackered. That's kaput, and an old era, so they need getting rid of. And one of my wiper spray nozzles is frozen. Yeah, so dropping these off at tip. I'm popping down to John and Chris's because I haven't been down for a couple of weeks because my head's been cabbaged. No, such is life, I say, such is life. And also, they had a visit from a fox last night, and it's taken out 8 of the bantams. So I might spend a few hours down there tonight with air rifle. See if I can spot the little bastard. Speaking of air rifles, obviously you've seen video. I went out with my air rifle last night for the first time on a night. The first night shoot. Yeah, I'll pick this up in a minute. Let's get rid of this microwave. Yeah, mate. Say again. Just an old knackered microwave and a metal area.
Right, metal area, scrap metal, microwave, smaller appliances. Other side of that panel up, big pink side.
Oh, right, I thought electrical went down there.
Down there. Everyone always puts stuff down there, now it's just fridges.
Right, that's why I parked here. Hiya. Yeah, are you? Cold enough for you?
Just about.
Can't believe we had snow.
It was mad, wasn't it?
I live in Caton.
Yeah.
And we've had it way worse than here. We're on the up road.
I live in Scarborough, and my car this morning was that deep at 6 this morning. It took me about half an hour to get the snow off the thing.
Yeah, I mean...
It was -2 when we got here this
yeah.
morning. So we've had to grit all the floors. All the floors were ice, but we've gritted it all. So,
yeah.
And we're going to have to do it all again for tomorrow.
What, next week?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, see you to stay. Yeah, just them.
Thank you.
See you later. And there's a guy walking around with a t-shirt. There's always one. Yeah, right, so that's that done. Yeah, so I went out with for the first time with air rifle last night. First time night shooting with the One Leaf NV100 Commander Plus, which is the scope and the and the night scope add-on doodah thing. And my main objective was to go out and just test it and get a feel for it, and just get used to pressing buttons and adjusting it while I'm out in field. Go left, right I mean. Yeah, because obviously there's various buttons to press and fiddle with, and I'll try to Try to get it zeroed in with NV100. I've got it zeroed in to within about 4mm. Need some fine tuning, but I need to do that daytime. But I'll tell you something, as soon as that sun went down, I were out about 3.5 hours altogether, 4 hours maybe. Hour and a half before sunset, no, 2 hours before sunset. So I just wanted to walk around it all and get lay at land and whatnot. Then as soon as the sun went down, by heck, it was bloody freezing. My right hand, my right fingers just, they were so painful. I need some better gloves. One thing I really don't like about that my scope setup, now, I don't know whether it's just me or what, but I cannot judge distances through that night vision scope, infrared. I have no idea how far something is away from me. So I definitely need a rangefinder, one I can use at night as well. Laser, infrared. Either that or I need to get where I'm going early, take a load of little markers, little sticks with distances painted on them in some sort of infrared reactive paint, and stick them along at different distances so I know how far something is away. I know I'll get used to it the more I use my scope. If I keep my scope on the same setting, same magnification, then I will get to know roughly how far something is by the size of it in my scope. So I need to keep the magnification set at a certain distance. Obviously I'm going to have to do that daytime. Also the NV100 has quite a few glitches. A couple of points, two were on the film last night. It goes really dark. I left them in just so you could see and know I wasn't covering the IR light. And the video and audio. Firstly, well, audio's not too bad. It could do with a dead cat on it or something. We've got some tiny little sticky ones. I'll try and put one of those over at my hole just to cut out that wind noise. But when I'm editing, my first run through, everything's in sync. Then when I start cutting, my audio and video is out of sync. A fair bit of traffic that way, so I'm going to go right. Yeah, so it's really weird. I'm having to split my audio video file and then resync it manually, which is a bit of a pain in the ass because I like simplicity. Squirrel! Not sure whether I got that or not. Yeah, and then of course there's the focus. Keeps going out of focus, and I'm finding it really difficult to see through it without it being blurred and messed up. So if any of you have got any tips for NV100 Commander Plus, then let me know. It's a proper winter wonderland down here, isn't it? I suppose I'll get used to it, you know, it's just a case of, well, getting used to it. And then fine tuning it as I go. But I think my biggest issue, because rabbits show up pretty well on infrared, especially the rise. So my biggest issue that I need to address first is the distancing. Working out my yardage or meterage, whichever you prefer. Alright, don't know whether they're going to be in or up at farm. Right, I will see you in a bit. Well, hello again, people. Why, it's cold. Chrissy were up at farm. John were in. Had a cuppa and a chat. Worked out two possibilities of where the fox got in. I'm not going to go down with air rifle because that means sitting for hours and it's too bloody cold. There's no idea what time it was when it struck. So sorry John boy, I am not going to be sitting in the field for possibly several hours waiting for a fox to turn up. Chris is still really upset over Bam Bam's death, and I know I said before it's all part of keeping animals, you know, they die, but when a fox comes in and massacres your chickens, I think it's pushing her over edge, especially with Elvis dying last year, Tigger dying, and Mam dying. I think she's close to breaking. That's why there were lots of traffic earlier. Traffic lights. Now the cold weather's really setting, I definitely need to get some de-icer. Luckily on its service, they topped it all up. But I don't think that's going to last very long with this weather if I'm doing any driving. I had to muck and spray and sludge. Well, 1:15. We've got a doctor's telephone appointment at 2:30. Or is it 3:30? I think it's 2:30. I'll go home, get some dinner and chill out until my telephone call. I actually want to go out for a walk. I would say early, but it's still dark at 8 o'clock in it on a morning. So it's not really an early morning walk. But that's by the by. I just want to go out for a walk, but I can't because my left leg is totally knackered. The whole Achilles tendon thing in it, and it's actually moved up to my calf now. Limping like a right spaz. Sorry, not allowed to use that word anymore. But am I bothered? Am I buggery? I don't know whether it was cold last night, but my left knee's that's fucked now as well. I don't know whether it's because of my Achilles tendon and lower calf and the way I'm walking, limping, that's affected my knee, or whether it was just because it was so bloody cold, or a mixture of both. It just keeps giving away and it hurts like buggery. I'm having a bit of a whinge today, aren't I? Sorry about that folks, but it is what it is. Right, I'm home. It's nice with sun out though. Right, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this little car talks. You know I appreciate your company. And until next time, be safe, be strong, and I'll catch you all later. Bye for now.